Welcome back to the channel. I was watching the Truth Hurts podcast, a panel that had Akan Ali on there, somebody who we react to often, and they were talking to this woman who I guess you could say ranks higher on the attraction scale. She was a good-looking woman, but she had some delusional things to say, of course. They asked her what her value was outside of her beauty, and she tried to say that she didn't even notice that she was beautiful, which I thought was hilarious. But the delusion didn't end there, and they pressed her, and the conversation got interesting. Hit the subscribe button, also hit the notification bell. Let's not waste 1 minute.
We getting ready to get to it tonight. Anyway, Bear, go ahead, take the floor. Land the plane, as the professionals say. I'm going.
I was asking, what was your celebrity crush, Jasmine? Who's your celebrity crush?
Oh, the thing about it is a lot of people are handsome, but crush on them because they're a celebrity doesn't make sense. But I did like Kobe Bryant a lot because I grew up watching him. I fell in love with his mentality and his sacrifice and his dedication to the game. I didn't fall in love with him for like he was handsome and stuff, but he belonged. Not like, oh, that's my man, but just fell in love with the image of the man who he was.
Okay, okay, I respect that.
But I can't just be like, oh, it's a celebrity crush that I want.
If you got the opportunity, you know, obviously hypothetically speaking, if you had the opportunity, you bumped into Kobe Bryant for whatever reason, just randomly on the street, would you shoot your shot, knowing he was married before he passed away? You wouldn't shoot your shot. You would see your dream man or whoever he is.
He's not necessarily a dream man. He's not my crush. I wouldn't say idolize, like not in that way. Like I looked at him as a figure of what I wanted to be, just in a female form. Who I want to be with is somebody that's single and like, but celebrity, can you not do celebrity? I don't really have no crush.
I mean, I just have to say celebrity so we all get like an image of the person.
Like, an idea of somebody I like.
Hold on, let me just say, so is it hard for you to answer that question because of how your DMs are set up? Like, is it hard for you to, and I'm not being messy, but is it hard for you?
That's what it is.
No, because, so is it hard for you to say that you have a celebrity crush because most of the celebrity crushes that people have are probably in your DM? And we don't got to get into specifics, but is that like a fair assumption? Okay.
Yeah.
So for her, it's going to be a little bit harder because.
Okay, I get it. Respect.
Yeah, her DMs are set up a little bit differently than most. So yeah, so I don't think that that's actually a good way to go about it. But anyway, I just wanted to have clarity on that so we could have an idea of where the conversation is going. How you feeling, Ali? How you feeling, good brother?
I'm feeling good, man. But my sister, I don't know about all that, my sister. But you may be the only one who's not like that. But from our observation and why I believe my brother's asking you is that women love who other women love. Women love unavailable men. Women love taking other women's men. Man couldn't cheat if women weren't comfortable with competing for a man or taking another woman's man. So a lot of times we see that even when they look in the data that the women who cheat, they like or leave their husbands, they like dealing with married men.
I think Akan's right on this one. And I think just because women outnumber men in the dating market, it's always going to be this way. This is why I say women can't even really afford to be friends with each other. Because if you date somebody and your homegirl dated them, you're going to act like you're betraying your homegirl when really there just aren't enough men in the dating market for you guys to give each other that kind of consideration. The good men are just the ones that are available. The women who put good men down need to be okay with whoever picks that good man up. That's just my personal opinion. But let's continue.
And dealing with other unavailable men who's in relationships. So a lot of times that's why a lot of sisters like to take their woman to the bathroom with them because they're worried about her friend possibly talking to a man. We don't have to take our boys to the bathroom with us, but a lot of sisters have to take their woman with them because they're afraid of that woman possibly taking their man. So I respect what you're saying, and you may be the minority of women who don't.
What is the setting? What is the setting in the?
It could be a restaurant, just a restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Hey, girl, you coming with me? Like you never see women go, hey, I'll be back. I'm just going to the restroom. She go, hey, yo, you coming with me?
But I'm very isolated. So it's like, I don't understand. I'm not listening to the thoughts and the process of other women. I'm not sitting here bumping my, mindset with theirs. Like, I don't really talk to different women like that. I haven't been out in 11 years. So I'm in a very isolated situation.
Remember I said you're a different person.
I just can't believe that though.
Women support the sisterhood. Women support the girls. Women support what each other support, and women want what each other want. So much the fact that the same reason they get with men, they'll leave them for the same reason because they actually didn't like the guy. They just liked him that another woman liked him.
Man, so that comes from childhood trauma. Like I'm a nurse, a psychiatrist.
So we have a question from the super chat, Ms. Jasmine, and the question is for you. And if you guys are getting your super stickers and your super chats, we will direct the question to the people. This is a super good question. And I'm going to actually put this Miss Foresight Visionary.
Oh, I love it.
Jasmine, how do you describe your worth outside of beauty?
Okay. How do I describe my worth outside of beauty? I mean, I forget that I'm beautiful at times, you know.
Oh my fucking God.
Listen.
You gotta be fucking lying.
I think they were right to immediately just start to not take her serious at that point. Because if they were going to believe anything you were getting ready to say, it's going to be hard for them to believe you now when you say something that's just obviously untrue. Like, we know that you notice that you're beautiful because your experience is showing you that you're beautiful or attractive. I mean, for the sake of this conversation, they're calling you beautiful. So I'm going to just say that, but it's still something that should be debatable. I think that you're attractive. I think you have a lot of prosthetic. I think that there's a lot of things on you that might not even be real. So again, to talk about your real ranking and what it really is, I think that's a whole other conversation. I think that you're just calling yourself beautiful, and really you could just be a woman that a lot of guys want to sleep with, which means you're effable or plowable, but that doesn't mean you're Holly Berry, Stacey Dash, Dorothy Dandridge, like beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back into it.
Majority, so Instagram is just a split second. I spend the majority of my time serving. So it's like, that's how I describe my worth outside of my beauty. I'm always helping somebody. I work at a psychiatric facility, so I'm always helping patients get admitted to the facility. Then I work in the operating room as a nurse. I'm always helping someone through surgeries. I'm always just doing humanitarian work. Like, I was a teacher before that, an academic advisor. So I feel like I'm always self-fulfilled by helping somebody else. Yes, sir.
Would you work those jobs if it was for free?
Sometimes. I wouldn't do it all the time.
Primarily, would you do it if it was for free?
A few days, but not all the time. I would do it less.
So
but I would still do it.
What's the volunteer work you do outside your job?
So I do go to church. We do have like these preaching meetings and stuff like that. So that's free. Or cleaning up the church, or like you have to provide meals and stuff like that for the members and stuff like that. So I feel like I do those things, and it requires time and effort, but you're not getting paid in the physical value in that sense. So beauty is such a curse. Like, a beauty has been a curse in my life.
That's the worst idea you ever had in your entire life.
Oh, it's been a curse now? Tell me how it's been a curse. Being treated better than all the children who weren't as beautiful. The studies have already been done on this. Children who are more attractive when they're younger get treated better. They get more help in school, more mentoring. They've already figured this out. So tell me just how difficult it was. I'm pretty sure all the people who had to live life not being an attractive person are sitting listening to you, and they probably want to slap the hell out of you.
Oh, you want to get fucked up.
It can be a blessing to a lot of people, but as far as me and my life and how it came out, it caused, family to be jealous, your own mother. It caused you to, you know what I'm saying, all these different things. So, I have had to create worth outside of my beauty in order to establish some type of ground in this wicked life.
So outside of helping other people, how about what benefits the man? Like, how about the value? How would you benefit a man that wanted to be with you? Yeah. Like, what is your worth to the man?
What they want. Serve them, uplift them, make them feel like the king that they are. You know what I'm saying? Cook for them, just try to make their life a little bit easier. I don't know who that is giving me that look.
So whatever they want, you said?
Not necessarily whatever they want, but what uplifts them and makes them become a better man. First, you gotta have.
Hell no.
See, and then we're just two different people. It's not necessarily being naive, but there's a correct man that deserves that type of love. And a lot of women, they do stuff based off of anger and childhood trauma and no father. So this is why they grow up and treat men that way, as if, you know what I'm saying? So they be like, oh, we're not going to do this to our man, blah, blah, blah. And that's why they be single and beautiful and successful at the end with no man. You know what I'm saying?
Because of childhood trauma?
Possibly. You could grow up and, you know what I'm saying?
Wow. So okay. So what if a man he been a womanizer his whole life? Should he be monogamous? Like should you understand and stay with this man who deals with multiple women?
No, of course not. You shouldn't do anything. Like you can't give that same treatment to just any type of man.
Any woman who's looking to like reserve the best qualities of herself for a specific kind of man, she's not a good quality woman. She's probably masculine or aggressive in her style of femininity. And you don't need this because men, we already live a challenging life just being men.
Is there no one else?
You don't want your girl to be a second challenge you have to deal with at home. You need to be focused when you're at the crib. Your crib needs to be where you're at peace from the war that's out there. You don't need a woman who comes home and tries to stir the fucking pot. Let's get back into it.
I just don't. I don't know. I don't know because I'm still trying to figure out like what do you think sisters are supposed to do that they should get shamed for if they don't do? So for instance, if the real bar, me and truth, we ain't protectors, we ain't providers, we not taking care of our women and families, like society will shame us for that. What should women get shamed for that they're not doing for the husbands? That's a tangible thing for their men. So not inspiration. Okay,
I get what you're saying.
Promoting. What is the tangible responsibility that sisters should have that they should get shamed for if they don't do it for their man?
Ooh. I'm not gonna say because it's not really gender role specific.
It's not gender role specific.
This is wild because when it comes to men, there are so many things we're just expected to do when we date a woman. When we date a woman and we take a woman out, even on the first date, we're expected to at least bare minimum keep the woman safe on the date. So we already have to like protect her like we've been together. And really, she's just auditioning for a spot in my life, and she already gets protection. So if I take her out, I'll take her out for even a coffee or a walk. If somebody walks up and tries to bother her on the fact that I'm the one who took her out, I'm gonna protect her. So that's just one thing. And then all the other layers of chivalry that men just add to dating for nothing. Women are looking for the men of old, but we're closer to the men of old than you guys are closer to the women of old. We still do things just because we're men. You all are confused about what you're supposed to do just because you're women. So which person is the problem in the scenario? Let's get back into it.
A woman, even if he's not doing all those things, a woman should be obligated to do the things that should be shamed for if she doesn't do it. Is that what you're asking?
Yes, ma'am. What is a woman's responsibility in 2025 that she should be shamed for?
What is it?
That's a tangible responsibility to a man if she doesn't do it. What? Give me something a man should leave a woman for that's her responsibility if she doesn't do it. So if I don't pay the bills, you can leave me. You got me 6 months if I lose my job.
Okay.
What is something that a woman is supposed to do for a man that if she didn't do that women would support them leaving?
I would say cooking and cleaning, taking care of the needs of the house, basically.
Okay. So do most women want to cook and clean for their men?
No.
And that's
a damn shame.
Let's just say she's referring to 50% of the black community. Not even 100% of the women in the black community. But let's just say when she says that women nowadays don't want to cook and clean for their men, how in the world are black men wrong for raising a complaint about the current state of black women if half of them do not and refuse to do the things that have been historically expected of them to do, while expecting men to do the things that we've been historically expected to do? See the disparagement?
But I cannot see. I'm legally blind. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
These other people, they making all these faces. Come on, talk.
I was talking to my father.
I'm just so
confused. I don't see nothing. I love cooking. I have a.
Now you're getting triggered by the people on the panel. The other women are sitting there looking on the panel with body language, basically insinuating and implying that this woman is full of shit, because she is, and the Elizabeth girl is getting triggered by it, but it's only because you can't really keep your footing in the conversation. So now you want to like focus on these other people who are annoying you. It's the same thing that people do on Kendra G's show, where when they're in an awkward position, they just start reading the comment section and they just start arguing with the comment section. So we're no longer focused on how fucked up their life is.
Cooking. I still run bad water. I like fixing lunch boxes, but let everybody tell it something wrong with me. But I'm the old school woman. But I guess people prejudge me in the way that I think, I'm very mature, very wise. I don't see nothing with cooking. Actually, I love cooking, but I'm not cooking for anybody. You don't supposed to be cooking for anybody.
Shut up, bitch!
I'm so tired of hearing black women say the same spiel and sing the same song. I'm not just gonna cook for anybody. Who told you to just lay up with anybody? If all of your hypotheticals are framed with you dealing with an ain't shit nigga, then that's your problem. We're talking about hypotheticals with good men. See, so that black women can move themselves out of cleaning and move themselves away from these duties, they frame all the hypotheticals like they're bad ones, like the guy is some guy who's not worth a meal. Like this nigga over here, hell no, I'm not feeding this nigga. It makes no sense at all. It's stupid.
Like you need to be cooking, for cooking. I'm just being honest.
I mean, your man, though, say for instance, your man, the man that you decided to commit to.
How often should you be cooking?
How often should I cook?
Meal prep every day. You want your man to be healthy?
Right now I cook 3 times a week. So
when you have a man, how often should you be cooking?
Daily.
Every day if he wants
meal
me to.
prep.
Right. But that's all
There's nothing wrong with cooking. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
I don't go out to eat, so meal prep is you're gonna have to eat clean over here.
Oh no, hey brother, real true. Do y'all typically get a woman to cook for you first?
The Jasmine Elizabeth girl is super masculine. Even if you're cooking good, healthy food, a lot of you women think that you're gonna come in and muscle somebody who has all the leverage in the situation and say, you're gonna have to eat healthy. He doesn't have to do shit. He doesn't have to do anything. He does not have to eat the way you want him to eat. You can eat your little lettuce and your sticks and your walnuts and raisins and shit. You can eat that. He's gonna eat what he eats. You guys see these scenarios where you're dating one of the rarest men in the dating market and all this stuff like that, and he's also listening to everything that you want, and he's eating what you want, he's going where you want to go, stupid little trips, putting on hats you want him to wear and shit. This isn't how the good men in the dating market behave.
For you first, which one y'all typically get when y'all been dealing with women? Will she let you inside of her first, or she gonna cook you a hot meal on the stove? What y'all usually get first?
I want to
some legs open up first.
Before you was married, because from our observation, we don't see, like, experience-wise, women will break it like you and her.
Where are y'all from? This may be the problem.
And
where y'all
and
from?
we get asked those questions.
What does that got to do with
man?
anything?
Most of these sisters ain't out here cooking. They can't even cook.
Where are y'all from? That's gonna answer.
We from the Earth, the planet Earth.
Right.
No, what city?
I don't think it matters what city you from.
Okay, well, come on and talk. You think it don't matter? Come on and talk since you think it don't matter.
I don't even want to get on
Are you legitimizing what I'm saying right now? Y'all ask brothers to be vulnerable and communicate, be emotionally available. Are you discrediting what I'm saying?
She just want to get on this live. Go ahead and talk.
So let me say this. So you asked me a question. I'm gonna be honest.
Which one you got first, my brother?
I be getting them at the same time. I'm gonna be honest. And see, that's why I didn't want to. Hey, bro, I'm gonna keep it 100. I was raised by like a woman, bro. So it's just like,
that's where y'all upbringing. It's all part of your experience, your environment.
Cook meals go hand in hand with dick sucks where I come from. I'm just gonna be honest. So like for me, that's why I don't like speaking. I do not accept mediocre treatment from women. I don't. Like, my bar is there. You're going to cook. You're going back rubs, dicks. Like, I don't even be around women that don't get pure joy out of serving me. I don't want to be around that because I get pure joy out of taking care of the women that I deal with. So if you don't come into it loving and honoring your role, I don't want you anywhere near me. If I got to put you in a headlock for some head, you're not feminine enough for me. I don't deal with Tupac bras. Those are them two. So
you talk about relationships though, right?
No, even single, bro.
So you saying every single woman that you dealt with started off with cooking?
The ones that I gave certain attention to, absolutely.
A lot of men out in the dating market will experience this same thing the moment a lot of you guys start only dealing with the women who are showing high level of interest in you. And if you don't like that group of women who's showing interest in you at the moment, it's time to increase your value. It's time to increase your income. It's time to increase your visibility. It's time to expand and break all of your old patterns. There's a reason why you're not attracting a lot of those women, or those women find you invisible at the moment. It's probably because of where you are currently at the moment. So again, if you want to be in a position where women are moving straight to servitude in the beginning, in a lot of cases, this does have a lot to do with where you are, your productivity level. But also, more importantly than even those things, because once you have those things established, the most important aspect probably is your confidence level as a man. yeah, like being confident as a man is still probably the most important thing, even though to ensure that you solidify what you're hunting and you securing your prey, for lack of a better metaphor, having the actual value in the money is certainly the way to secure it.
Chance to make it to that. Some are just backseat material. Some are just motel material. Like, it all depends on where we're at. But for the majority, if I like you and you like me, you're going to let me see what that spoon like. I'm not even. You're not even a woman to me if you can't cook. Respectfully.
Right. But I would agree with that too. But just speaking on that, I feel like women are quicker to weaponize that and cut that off, just like they nurturing and they softness. Women are way quicker to cut that off and be like, if this nigga ain't doing whatever he needs to do, like, I'm not gonna be soft, I'm not gonna cook for him or whatever, but I'll still get some draws type shit. So
I think that when women like you, they can't wait to show you everything that they can. Correct. I think that when women like you, they cannot wait to be like, I can cook. I just like, let me just show you exactly what it is that you're getting. I think that if a woman is moving like with lackluster energy with you, she don't like you. She's trying to see if you can grow on her.
Do something for her.
Exactly. Women that like you, they are coming into it, they land it on the table.
And we don't want nothing from you. Not something to say we have our own.
No, but I'm saying I agree with that. But even to that, like I have women that do those things for me, be soft, can cook, do all these things for me. But I'm just saying, me personally, I run into a lot more women that restrict that, like cooking and being soft, than to be like, I'm not gonna have sex with them. Like I feel like, at least in me personally, I encounter a lot more women that's willing to have sex with me if I'm underperforming than to be soft or to keep cooking or whatever the case may be.
Psychological part of the process.
Okay, well, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm just trying to tell you the psychological.
I know that black men are seeing black women try to fall back on their sexual value instead of their womanly value. Because what do I always say on my channel? That black women, unfortunately, are valuing stimulation over substance right now in their evolutionary period, in their evolutionary growth, where they're at. Right now, black women are valuing how a man stimulates them in bed way more than how much he brings value to their life. So he's right. I actually agree, and I think that a lot of men are seeing this, where when women see that the relationship is in trouble, they start to try to improve sexually instead of trying to improve in the home and try to improve cleaning up and cooking more meals, keeping the house cleaner. They think that they can secure something, pop in that thigh pocket.
Part of the process, if they're opening their legs to you, that's what they were taught. They mama did that. No disrespect. But this is learned behavior. If your mother is cooking and cleaning for her, your dad in the house never see her go out. My mom never went out. She never drank. She never smoked. She cooked every day. She cleaned every day. I didn't even have certain type of sweets even up until this day. That's what I saw. That's what I know. That's learned behavior. You grow up and repeat those behaviors. Women that see their mother out with another man, that's what they grow up and learn how to do. This is me trying to be a woman because that's what they mom did. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of learned behavior.
This is the thing. What me and the brother saying. Women ain't leading with no cooking. I'm about to cook you this mac and cheese and this hot. Come on.
Well, I need to just go off the face of the earth.
Women on social media in public and society is leading with their breasts and they leading with their booty.
That's social media though. We get it.
No, that's not just social media. That's not just social media. Yeah, go, my brother.
This is very frustrating. It's not just social media. These are real men. Akana's a real man. The Truth Hurts, or whoever he is, that's a real guy with real experiences. It's just so baffling that when you hear women have these conversations, they listen to men give their real, true, and honest experiences, and they turn around and go, nope, that's not true. That's social media. Nope, that isn't how it is. That's not how it should be. Nope, that's not the way it is. Because I don't like the way it sounds. So I don't want to hear that. And that's not the way intellectual people come to conclusions. This is the way I'm hearing women deal in these conversations. They're just ignoring our perspective and being triggered by everything that we have to say. Hit the subscribe button, also with the notification bell, so you're notified every single time we post content just like this. See you guys on the next one.